So before we do get started on the run, just want to talk about this little update that just dropped. It's nothing too major, just a bunch of these little bug fixes. You guys can just give it a read yourselves. But I do want to highlight this top one really quick because it is pretty relevant. You can actually now see what weapon type every single weapon is in the menu. So for those people that don't have like every single weapon or weapon type memorized like myself, you guys now actually have a visual indicator to tell you what the weapon type actually is here. Unless it's a great sword, small shield, even your bare fists get listed as fist, which is pretty cool. But yeah, for today, we're just going to do a Wylder build and build around the fire damaging element. Now, the reason being is because I want to talk about this particular relic right here that you do get off the collector signboard. Now, when this relic just dropped, I kind of glazed over it or glossed over it a little bit. Can you even say the word glaze? Is that even like a... The word has such like a negative connotation nowadays. I kind of forget how we actually used to use the word. Did it actually make sense in that context? I don't know. But I was pretty dismissive of this relic. I'm going to say that. I'm going to stick with that one. Because I thought that your character skill with the grapple hook and the fire attack follow-up were just going to directly outclass this. Because having your starting weapon with a particular element with someone like the Wylder where there's so many really good greatsword options, is it really going to be that beneficial? But the art activation spreads fire is one of the best relics for the Wylder because it just makes your ult do almost twice as much damage, and that does actually scale with this fire attack up +2 buff, which is about like 6% more damage. And just having your starting weapon or just being able to guarantee a particular element is really good, because if you're fighting those Night Lord bosses that are weaker to a particular element, like in this instance either the Sentient Pest or Fissure in the Fog, then you might as well slap on something like this and just guarantee that you get fire damage. Now I'm going to run, I'll pair this alongside this relic here that lets me start off with fire damage and give me fire attack power up. So if I actually do have Flaming Strike buff active, and with all these relics, I'm essentially doing like closer to 50% more damage early game just with this setup compared to just having like the regular greatsword by itself. Now once you get a bit later into the game, it's not going to be that big of a difference, but it's still going to be pretty noticeable. And also, I'm going to pair this alongside the 3 more greatswords equipped, give me 10% more damage, have partial HP restoration, which is not that bad at all, and more ultimate charge. Now, I do think that you're better off going with the Evergel relic, because the damage is insane. I'm not going to run it because I don't like fighting Evergel bosses. They're boring and dookie, so we're not going to do that. We're just going to run this instead, and then take it into a game. You can do this exact same setup with like other elements as well. So, if you were to fight a boss weaker to lightning damage, like the Dark Drift Knight, you can go ahead and put in Lightning / Asher War, and starting armor deals lightning damage and lightning attack up, and pretty much gain the exact same effect. And this actually does it do pretty well with the Wylder in particular, because the Greatsword is a pretty decent weapon. You can't really go wrong. And the Greatsword also has many different weapon types that you can put on, or actually can equip with. So lightning / can't be put onto every single weapon, I don't believe. No, we're not fighting Dark Drift Knights. We're going to go into Fissure in the Fog. We're going to fight an enemy weaker to fire damage, so we can really showcase this particular build, tell you guys how it works. And I haven't really fought Fissure in the Fog in any of these like videos, so we might as well do it. I had some like requests about it, so we'll see how it goes. I don't really care much to fight this boss that often. Like, is it pretty cool and cinematic, but be pretty boring sometimes. The fight can drag on, but we have fire damage, so it's fine. And we're spawning right next to a fire camp, which is going to guarantee fire damage anyway. We're still gonna run it. So obviously the objective is to level up the weapon. One-shotting trash mobs early game, you'll love to see it. We're just gonna stick with the starting weapon the entire time, unless we find like another really good weapon with Flaming Strike, because, you know, pretty much be the exact same thing. What do we have? Okay, there's churches at the bottom. We have the good merchant over here. There's another Wending Grace if need be. I want to kill some field bosses, so we go to the boss down here, see what's up. This is a Moor Knight. That's not too bad. Not too bad. I think like the only downside of doing this particular thing is that when you're fighting enemies resist the fire damage, then it can be a pretty big problem. But for the most part, there aren't that many, I don't think. I actually avoided that, and I ducked underneath that one. Nice. I think like magma worms are resist to fire damage. I believe like the godskin enemies are resist to fire damage. Spam flaming strike. Whatever. We missed, but we still buffed it, so it's fine. I kind of actually wanted to run the relic that gave me some more FP. Like 3 or more seals equipped or 3 or more staves were going to give me a bunch more FP. And then spam flaming strike. But the thing is, flaming strike is really efficient, and we're not going to be spamming it over and over again because, you know, you still want to benefit off just the buff portion of it. That's nice. Very nice. Level 2, we're still melting him. Didn't even get to use my ult. I didn't even get it, but now I have it. Cool. Dragon, Communion Seal, boosted critical hits. That's nice. Maximum stamina is really good too. That's 24% damage to critical hits. That's kind of ridiculous, especially because our ultimate just does a lot of stance damage. Like the downside of that fire effect, after shockwave effect, whatever it's called, with the ultimates is that you have to have enemies stay inside of it to really benefit. But being that almost every single time you use the ult, it like results in a stance break. It's the smallest downside of all time. Ancestral Spirit Home. Well, that's some way to negate some of the FP issues that we might have. Not too bad. Where do I want to go? Should I go visit like a church or something? Maybe let's go visit the 2 down below. That'd be good enough. Go do that. Go visit the 2 down below. Crucible Knights in this place. Go to the tunnel down below as well. Viridian Amber Medallion. Cannot go wrong with that. How much is it in this game? Why can't I go see the thing? There it is. 12%. Why is that only 12%? I'm pretty sure a +3 Viridian Amber Medallion in Elden Ring is like 18% or something. I think I'm right on that. 18%. They should just give the +3 variance, especially because you can only hold 2 talismans in this game. They should be balanced around 4 talismans. Like this one's better. Like in the base game, it's like +2 FP, which having 5% FP gain is better for the most part. It's a Knight's Cavalry here. Do I want to fight a Knight's Cavalry? What the hell did I press? Okay, though. I guess we're gonna do it. Knock him off the horse. No! God damn it, I hate these bosses so much. I really hate them. Like, weren't these like fights designed around like the whole horseback combat? So what's the point of putting them in this game? But even then, they were terrible to fight on horseback anyway. But like, I don't get it. Maybe because we have like the surge sprint that we're really fast. I don't know. Shout out to partial HP restoration. Putting in some work. See, if I just used my ult, he would have just immediately run off the horse. I'm so upset about that. But I whiffed. Now we can backstab these guys. Hold up. Let me backstab. None of that. No summoning your horse again. Also, the good thing about going with Flaming Strike with a character like this is that Flaming Strike does scale off strength, and this character gets like the second best strength scaling in the game. So mainly the projectile attack scales purely with strength, and we have affinity attack power up. Hell yeah! More fire damage. Let's go through the tunnel, and yeah, go get myself a purple stone. He lived. Uncharged heavy attack then. And similar thing also applies to like Thunderbolt or a Lightning Strike. Lightning-based skills scale purely off dexterity, and this character gets a decent dexterity scaling too. I cannot speak today. I've been streaming all day, just yapping and complaining about me failing my no-hit runs. Why did they put this troll? I'm not gonna complain, it's fine. Just took away my critical attack for no reason. No complaining. Okay, demon. That's fine. That's okay. We can go buy that off. That's fantastic. Give me that too. Nice. Okay, so we can go ahead and grab a purple weapon right now. We can go buy off that Libra debuff. And we might go pick up the Symbol of Avarice as well, just to like guarantee level 15, because, you know, why not? Why not? I could just go through that Rise real quick, see if that has something cool. Because if there's like an FP boosting thing in here, I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain. What is the puzzle this time? It is the candle. Might as well pick up a Starlight Shard, why not? One doesn't hurt. Useless. Okay, so I might just go through the middle. Actually, I wanted to go hit up the churches, that's right. I forgot about doing that. I forgot about that. That's okay. We'll go do that first. Go to this one church right now. I'm honestly not bothered to go to that one down there in the storm. The rain, whatever it's called. Maybe we can get it later. On some levels. I'm kind of low-key almost want to be able to fight this boss. Because I'm pretty sure Libra is weaker to fire damage. Should I do it? I feel like it would be funny. Take the runes. Give me the Symbol of Avarice. We don't need the Ancestor or Spirit Horn, honestly. Can I level up? No, I can't because I just did that. Cool. I think we should fight him and see what happens. Oh, this is a mistake. This is what 100% a mistake. I should not have done this. We're at level 6. Maybe I should have done it in day 2. That would have made more sense, huh? We're so fine. Everything is so okay. Well, mainly because I had my ult there, and I should have saved it for when he did that other attack. That's a guaranteed roll catch. I'm so mad. That's my fault. It was an easy attack to strafe as well. You know what I should have done first as well? Level up this weapon to purple. That would have made much more sense. We could have done way more damage to this guy. We're gonna win anyway. Doesn't matter. Could have done way more damage. It's still a white weapon. And that kind of just messed him up. Nice. Give me something cool. Oh, shit. 15% more fire damage for like a very small trade-off. Nice. Give me purple weapon. Purple. Nice. What do you have for me? Spellcasting speed, a bunch of dookie trash. I'll buy a pouch. Okay, let's go level up first and then go to the basement. We're gonna be at a pretty decent level right now. Level 8. Nice. There's Crucible Knights here. I kind of want to kill a Crucible Knight. Do I want to? Not really. It's only 30k. We're at level 8. That's like, is that even a level? That's not even one level. I'm okay. Where's the golden tree? Come here. Okay, now, hopefully... I don't even know what boss I want here. As long as it's not a Revenant, then I'm okay. Cool. Nice. The circle's closing in already? Is that gonna miss? It did not miss. It didn't miss. Did I spend that long fighting Libra? I didn't notice. If looking at my ult, You attack too much. Stop that. Thank you. I forgot I had the 20% critical hit damage. 24%. Oh, we're cooking so hard. Stay still. And Leon and the Misbegotten are also weaker to fire damage. Basically, if you want to know, anything that has like open flesh or like a beast, pretty much weaker to fire damage. Inflict blood loss at low HP. I don't know if I want that. I might. I'll go grab it. Because the thing is, it doesn't actually inflict blood loss at low HP. What it actually does do is inflict blood loss when you would do a critical attack. I mean, they could have fixed it because there was like bug fix updates today. But I didn't see it on the notes. But yeah, it inflicts blood loss when you get a critical attack. And it's going to count as a weapon buff, so it's going to remove my flaming strike. What's this? I'll pick up a stone sword key, why not? On the way. Very convenient. But I can just reapply flaming strike anyway, so it's not even a big deal. Not even a big deal. Might go rotate and get that. I actually might get this church on the way out. I just need 2. Okay, 1 at a time. That's not 1 at a time. You're doing it wrong. Can I stagger them? Why can I not stagger them? I stagger them with a skill, but not a light attack apparently. In regular Elden Ring you can. Okay. Thank you, passive ability, for letting me be stupid and aggressive. Looks like we're just spamming this then. Stagger them. Get stun locked. Stun locked. Why do you get hype drummer there? That hurts. Do the lunge. Thank you very much. Give me the backstab. Or just don't give me the backstab. That's fine. Give me the backstab. Because I want an elevated. And then an elevation. Flask restoration. We're gonna get to level 15. That's not a big deal. So. We don't need the more runes. We have fire damage negation, spell FP cost. My secondary perks are kind of doo-doo trash, honestly. Where do I want to go after this? Might go rotate this way. Could go back to the middle castle, go to the rooftop. Oh, we're fighting an ulcerated tree spirit? Oh, these guys are stupid weak to fire damage. Oh, we're gonna cook this guy so hard. No pun intended. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. I'll hold this. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's... Yeah. Yeah. I probably didn't even need to, like, hit him that many times. At the beginning. Critical hit restoration of FP. Gradual flask. This is all really good stuff. We'll go with the critical hit restoration of FP. We're gonna get some decent amount of stance breaks. We're gonna spam flaming strike even harder if need be. I mean, honestly, a couple of starlight shards would have done the deal. So maybe I should have went with the gradual flask restoration. That's okay. Go grab this. We can like rotate upwards, see what the merchant is selling. And then we can kill the boss that's over here. Hopefully it's a day 2 boss. Is it? It is a day 2 boss. Nice, cool. We can go do that. Unfortunately, all the other day 2 bosses are in the corner. Which is not ideal. But yeah, my weapon is still buffed with bleed. See that? It's buffed with bleed because I did a critical attack. I don't want any of this trash. Go out. Go away. Actually, there is some seals up ahead as well. And the thing is... the seals... one of them can give me flame, grant me strength. The chances of that happening are very, very slim. Because there's like 100 incantations in the game, so... Basically a 1 in 100 chance. Or 100 incantations in the base game, so... What's this guy selling, though? I guess I'll buy a Wending Grace, just in case I play, like, Dookie Balls. Oh my goodness me. Okay. I completely forgot that a giant seal of this guy would just come with Flame Get Me Strength. That's funny. That is funny. I don't want fire damage negation, I don't care. Brute attack powered full HP. I mean, I could pick one of these up. I might have damage and stuff. I don't really care. It's fine. I have the symbol of avarice anyway, but I'm going to take it off before the boss fight. That is actually funny that the game gave me Flame Get Me Strength. Okay. Because that's like 20% more fire damage and physical damage, you know, so we're doing both of those things. That's hilarious. It only lasts like 30 seconds, but if we end up finding those buffs that extend the duration of spells and stuff, it's a gargoyle. Kind of cringe, but I'll fight it anyway. I hear a scarab. It's got to be here. Come here. So we're at level 10. We gotta kill this dude. Get more levels. Stop that. Okay, how does that hit me? That makes no sense. Okay, can you like let me... Can I heal first? Actually, I have the 20% healing boost. I forgot I had that. I didn't really need a gradual flask then. And it would still be really good. Okay, let me heal up again. Okay, now fight me. Wait, come closer, because I don't want to get like a stance break when you're on like the heal. And then I can't get my high damaging riposte. Stance break? Oh, that would have stance broken as well. It's fine. Damn, that hit me? Okay, he's gonna do the destined death attack effect, whatever it's called. Let me get the critical attack. Oh, no way, I got it. Nice. Hell yeah. Attack power at full HP, 14%. I mean, yeah. Why not? I mean, Eleanor's is actually insane to have against this final boss as well. But for the sake of doing the Flaming Strike setup. But like, honestly, Eleanor's is like as good as you're gonna get. I forgot to use Flame Get Me Strength because I'm silly. Okay, now what? Now what? Do I have a Stone Sword key? No, I don't have one. So I already killed the field boss over there. Okay, so I guess we'll just go to the middle. Not really much else we can do. There's a tree sentinel up top. That's fine. We just kill some Crucible Knights. Oh, it's not even in the circle. The game hates me. Where's the circle ending? Okay, we can go kill that boss up there then. Maybe it's an Erdtree avatar. Also really weak to fire damage. Pretty sure just as weak as the ulcerated tree spirit. That's some big boy damage. Oh, do you know one thing I completely forgot to do? I have the 3 or more great swords buff active, and I haven't even been picking up great swords. I think I went past a couple as well. All I need is 2 because I already started off with 1. I completely forgot that I had that. That's fine. As long as we get it for the boss, then we'll be okay. But like as much damage as we're doing right now, if we had like the Evergel perk, or if I had 3 or more greatswords, we'll be cooking even harder. And I forgot that I have the demon perk active as well, that Libra effect. Because that Libra effect, that's gonna hurt. I'm gonna be greedy. Okay, thankfully I had that passive. That's such a me way to choke as well. Like if I just didn't have that passive there and I died, that would have been so me. Commander's dead, we're gonna take that every time. I almost died to my helmet. I completely forgot about that too. Stop that. But I have a buckler parry. Okay, can I stop being bad at this game for like 5 seconds? Maybe I should not have went for the critical attack stuff. I shouldn't have went for that. It's removing my fire buff. Stance breaking. Then my critical attacks are going to be doing less to some of these bosses, I guess. Wait, this is inherently because it's going to remove the buff. I can go fight this guy over here. We're at level 13. But the more runes, the better. So we can get more damage. I think I actually tested out that Libra buff. I did a little bit of testing on it. When I had about like 30 or so thousand runes, it gave me like close to like a 7 or 8% damage boost. But when I had like over 100,000, I had like 120,000 runes, it gave me like a 30% damage boost, which is like, that's kind of crazy. I should be using Flaming Strike. These guys are really immune to bleed. If he lets me use it. I have buckler parry, what am I doing? Okay. Is it gonna kill him? Cool. It's the only reason why I kept that shield. It's like just in case I fight a Crucible Knight or something. Okay, great swords. That's my objective right now. Getting 3 great swords. Let's go to these ruins. And hopefully find 3 great swords. We can go get rid of... I keep forgetting to use Flame Get Me Strength. Why am I like this? Okay, so we have to get rid of Eleanor's. What's like 14% more damage at full HP? God damn it. Not gonna kill anything here, I don't care to. I'm just gonna go to these ruins, pick up some stuff. Ow. And I can go to the commander stand. I'm gonna forget. If I can't remember to use Flame Gummy Strength, how am I gonna remember to use that? Which ones would I get rid of, though? I'd probably get rid of the Seal and maybe the Eleanor's? I don't know. You know what? Who cares? Fuck the 3 great swords. Who cares? One of the downsides of running those perks. They sacrifice some good buffs sometimes. But that's okay. So honestly, it's just further proof why like relics are just not as important as in-game buffs, you know? Except for the Everjoy relic, because that one's stupid. That can be like 40% more damage. It's pretty ridiculous. Is there another Everjoy around here? There is one behind me. I think I could get the Stone Sword key. So there's one. If I find another one, we'll get rid of the Commander Standard. It is like a 20% damage boost with the Commander Standard, but it only lasts like 30 seconds. And it's like the same thing as Flame Get Me Strength. And Flame Get Me Strength actually boosts your stamina recovery speed too. But then again, Commander Standard also boosts your defenses. So, I don't know. But I'm gonna have enough time to buff with the one in the middle of a boss fight. The circle is probably going to end up around about here. My prediction is it actually could end around here too. I feel like I should actually go to this field boss instead. Okay, the circle's closing in, so what boss is this anyway? It's a deer. I think this deer is also weaker to fire damage. No, come back, deer. I'm gonna remember to use my buffs this time. Wrong button. That works, that does damage. I'm clicking the wrong shit, I am. Give me that big boy damage, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah, Commander Standard Flame Gammy Strength is definitely, yeah. Damn. He did not like that. That's a day 2 boss as well. And the game gave me Gradual Flask Restoration anyway. It just gifted it me anyway. Can I quickly run to that Everjail and clear it out? It's kind of like a weird in-between. I could maybe do it. If I had my ult, I probably could have. I'm not sure what this buff caps at. The Demon's Plating, whatever it's called. The Libra buff. Oh, it's already coming in and it's coming in fast. It's just one Crucible Knight. Okay, I actually got rid of my shit this time. Okay. This is where the Gradual Flask Restoration comes in clutch. For moments like this. Because it heals you for like so much more. Oh yeah. I really wish I didn't go for that bleed perk, but it's fine. That was a mistake. Wait a minute, I need the buff, that's right. I'm just gonna take the runes unless it's something like really good. Yeah. Get a bigger damage boost. Wait for me, Storm. Cool. Okay. Kind of wish you could remove some like certain passive effects, because I don't want that one. I don't want to inflict the blood loss when I get a critical attack. I made a mistake. Oh, I'm finding the dancer. That's fine. I don't think the dancer's weaker to fire damage. Well, the dancer's weaker to dark damage in Dark Souls 3, but dark damage doesn't exist in this game, so I don't know what her resistances are. Come back. We didn't get to get 3 great swords. We're starting at 10% more damage. What a shame. Yeah, whatever, I'm sorry. Yes. That damage is so stupid. I forgot to go buff again. Stop forgetting to buff. So if I had Flame Gammy Strength and Commander Standard. I might die here. I might, I mean definitely die here. Thank you, Passive Effect, for saving me yet again. And to be fair, I forgot to buff. Okay, remember to buff. Please. Physical attack power, we still benefit. That's fine. We just want damage. We have 200,000 runes. Imagine if we actually grabbed the Evergel relic instead. Because like this 3 or more great swords relic that I have right now is pretty much fucking useless. Because I didn't even pick up 3 great swords. We could be getting... How many Evergels did I even clear out? I cleared out like 2 or 3, right? Let's go buy a Wending Grace. Give me some Exalted Flesh. That's all I need. All I need. Okay. Buffing time. Remember to buff. L2. L2 again. I'm gonna Starlight Shot because why not? Spam fire damage. Spam flaming strike. I kind of wish I had my ult in this one. Oh yeah, this is the true Elden Ring roots right here. True Elden Ring roots. No, the game stole my critical attack. To be fair, I went for an extra heavy attack for some reason. That's gonna hurt me, but it's fine. If I had an ult, this would have been a one cycle, 100%. 1000% this would have been a one cycle. And if I got the critical attack too. And if I use an Exalted Flesh. How do I keep forgetting to use it? Actually, no, Exalted Flesh is a body buff. It doesn't stack with Flame Giving Strength. Hold up. They don't stack. That attack does wish like all the time. Okay, we got the ult. Doesn't matter. They're done. I forgot to take off my symbol of avarice and actually benefit of my 14% more damage. What am I doing? Why am I like this? I forgot to take it off and benefit. I could have had 14% more damage there. I could have had any other perk. I could have had my ult there as well. What? Okay. We messed up a lot there. We could have killed him even faster. But that's proof right there that this build does really well when you're fighting those bosses weaker to fire damage. Actually, even in general, because like that messed up the dancer too. That's kind of crazy. This shit's kind of stupid. So yeah, that's interesting. That's pretty funny. I could have done way more damage there as well. That's actually kind of wild. I'm kind of disappointed in myself for not thinking hard enough. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this one. As always, please do like, subscribe. Also, follow me on Twitch. I'm like live there every single day. This new Sentient Pest boss is going to come out tomorrow, so I'll be playing that all day as well. So yeah, give us a look over there. Anyway, catch you guys around. See yous.